Hello, you're watching Deep Dive by NewsX. My name is Vineet Malhotra. Kannur witnessed widespread allegations of violence, bogus voting and intimidation during local body elections, with leaders of the United Democratic Front, Indian Union Muslim League and Bharatiya Janata Party accusing the Communist Party of India of orchestrating systematic disruption across the district. The CPIM, however, rejected the charges, counter-alleging that the UDF was resorting to false propaganda in fear of impending defeat. Violence erupted overnight at various places across Kerala, particularly in northern districts, following the announcement of local body election results. Clashes were reported between UDF and LDF workers at Ullikal in Kannur district, though police intervention brought the situation under control. And according to police, the clashes involving workers of various political parties were reported from Kozhikode, Wayanad, Kannur, Kasaragod and Thiruvananthapuram districts. BJP Kannur South District President Biju Ilakudi alleged that over 150 open votes were forced in some booths and demanded an election commission probe. He alleged that the CPIM, unable to trust even its cadre, relied on extensive impersonation and coercion. Other isolated incidents included the vandalism of a BJP booth convener's scooter at the Punnul and UDF candidate in Abdul Rahman's allegation of bogus voting at Panoth ward, where his daughter and booth agent were allegedly obstructed at Kankol school. CPIM District Secretary KK Ragesh dismissed all allegations as the UDF's attempt to mask its humiliating weakness. He alleged the UDF lacked candidates in several wards and had faced police cases for forced nominations. He claimed that LDF workers were themselves attacked in places such as Taliparamba and Pariyaram and said that Saturday's result would deliver another setback to the UDF. In Iramala in Kozhikode, district tension prevailed throughout the night after the Indira Gandhi Bhavan, a Congress office, was allegedly attacked by CPIM workers. So on after, UDF activists gathered at the spot, further aggravating the situation. According to an FIR registered at Eddacheri police station, around 200 people marched towards the Congress office carrying dangerous weapons and vandalized the building, causing damage estimated at around Rs 5 lakh. However, with the deployment of additional police personnel, the situation was brought under control. Police said another violent incident was reported at Marad, where stones were allegedly pelted at a UDF victory procession, leaving several people injured. In Wayanad district, around 40 CPM workers allegedly attacked a car in which a UDF activist and his family members were travelling at Sultan Bedri. Police have registered a case in connection with the incident. At the same time, Sultan Bedri police also booked UDF activists in a separate case for allegedly attacking a CPM worker who objected to the bursting of firecrackers near his house. While the Kannur district also reported violence from Pannur, a CPM stronghold. And according to the police, houses of several Muslim League activists were allegedly attacked and vehicles parked outside the houses were damaged. The violence reportedly broke out after a UDF victory rally was allegedly stopped by CPM workers armed with swords and daggers. Some UDF leaders sustained injuries in this clash. It is alleged that CPM workers attempted to attack the people after LDF tasted defeat in the Parad Grama Panchayat elections. The UDF alleged that the CPM workers threatened people with machetes and terrorized the village. In Bedakom in Kasaragod district, an LDF victory march turned violent after CPIM activists allegedly intercepted UDF workers passing through the area. Some policemen who intervened suffered minor injuries. Similar violence was also reported from Nayatinkara in Thiruvananthapuram district following clashes between CPIM and BJP workers. Police said that workers from both sides sustained minor injuries and were admitted to hospitals. Cases will be registered after formal complaints are received. In Malur Panchayat, UDF candidate Amala and Youth Congress District Secretary Rahul Bikkileri were allegedly assaulted after they reportedly questioned attempts at bogus voting. At Muzakunnu, District Panchayat candidate Sajita Mohan and two others were allegedly attacked when they reportedly tried to prevent impersonation. The police resorted to lathi charging to disperse a gathering outside the booth. More incidents of assaults were reported from Antur, where Congress constituency president Prajosh was allegedly beaten inside a booth. Several injured persons were admitted to hospitals in Payanur, Talasari and Kannur. At Kotiur, UDF worker Aslam was allegedly beaten on his way to voting and was later hospitalized with serious injuries. The IUML district leaders Abdul Karim and KT Sahadullah accused the CPIM of fearing democratic resistance. They alleged mass deletion of voters from the final rows, forced open voting, intimidation of officials and widespread bogus voting in CPIM stronghold booths, including early morning expulsion of UDF agents. District Congress Committee President Martin George claimed that large-scale bogus voting and attacks took place in CPIM-dominated regions, including Antur, Malapattam, Kattur, Mathamangalam, Vellore, Malur and a few other areas. He claimed that UDF booth agents were threatened and expelled from multiple booths early in the day. And according to him, women candidates were among those assaulted and urged the State Election Commission to take strict action against officials who allegedly supported these irregularities. Incidents of violence were reported from various other areas including Kokar, Kotiur, Malur and Antur. At another ward, two UDF polling agents were allegedly assaulted and denied passes. At Cherudzar, Ward 16, a UDF booth agent was allegedly beaten inside the Mandur LP school booth, and in another area, UDF leader K. Latika, the Panur block UDF candidate, was attacked inside the booth in a school. Her voter list was allegedly snatched and she was pushed and abused before being admitted to a hospital in Talaseri. Mr. Venkat, senior journalist, is joining us on the broadcast to shed some light on these developments. Mr. Narayan, appreciate you taking out the time and speaking to us. Your reaction to these sporadic incidents of booth capturing, improper behavior when it comes to elections. What do you make of this? Who could be behind this, and what's the recourse?
We need basically it's frustration of the CPM workers for their party faring so poorly across the state, and the Congress party, which leads the UDF, is justifiably, delighted with the results, and they were taking out processions wherever they have done very well, and the CPM workers, being unhappy about not doing so well, or trying to assault these people and so on. Let us take a look at the results. Vineet, UDF has won 505 Gram Panchayats, 79 Block Panchayats and 7 District Panchayats, whereas LDF has won in only 340 Gram Panchayats, 63 Block Panchayats and 7 District Panchayats. And the NDA, primarily BJP, one should say, has a reason to be happy because they have done, taken control of the Thiruvananthapuram Municipal Corporation after 45 years of CPM rule in that city. For them, it is a very significant development. And they also have won in 26 Gram Panchayats, but no luck in Block Panchayats and no luck in District Panchayats as well. And the municipal corporations and municipalities, UDF has bagged 54 municipalities, whereas LDF has come as a victor in only 28, and the NDA in 2 municipal corporations, including the capital Thiruvananthapuram. So this violence, mercifully there have not been any deaths, but police has been able to control the law and order situation, one must say, because literacy is so high, and these tensions are primarily because of losses suffered by the LDF, I would reckon. So this is the background, and we must remember that the assembly elections are due, during April, May. So 6 months before this, and you can get an idea about the likely change of a scenario or the mood of the people. So the CPM has every reason to be anxious about this, and there might be some violence off and on, but I'm sure the police will take care of the law and order situation, Vinny.
So you're absolutely right. I want to understand from you if this is a precursor to what's going to happen next year when the elections happen. What kind of preparations does the government of the day need to get into? They do not want to, in fact, attract any kind of infamy the way West Bengal has.
No, I think Kerala is very different from West Bengal, I'm afraid. Look at the way what happened in the Salt Lake Stadium when Lionel Messi came and all that. Things like that don't happen in Kerala, I'm afraid. South of India is slightly different from other parts of the country, I must admit, I must say.
You're quite right, sir. I agree with you.
Yeah. So I think,
especially when it comes to the AQI in North India.
Yeah. The land order situation is pretty good there, and I think the Vijayan government will take all necessary precautions to ensure that the situation is peaceful. They'll have to work hard to, win back the support of the people if they want to do well in the upcoming assembly elections. But Kerala, as you know, it was just like Tamil Nadu, where DMK and AIDMK alternated. In every 5 years, one party comes to power, people throw out that party and give a chance to another party. These two have been doing that. When in Kerala also, LDF and UDF during the past 70 years, equally 30-35 years, they have shared power. But this time, the BJP is emerging as a possible third contender for power. I don't expect them to do so well. Well, Mr. Modi tweeted that this is historic significant and all that. I can understand that. The BJP has been trying hard to break into the South Indian, thing, and they now have a coalition in Andhra Pradesh under Chandrababu Naidu. They're trying hard to, get power in Tamil Nadu, where also elections are due during April, May. Vinith, will have to see what is going to happen. It is a very interesting development scenario in Kerala because BJP has now emerged as a third, political entity to compete for power. But it seems to me if the panchayat elections are any indication, the Congress party-led UDF is miles ahead of the CPM-led LDF as well as the BJP-led NDA. Vinny?
So I appreciate you taking out the time and speaking with us. And thank you so much for shedding light to this volatile situation in Kerala. Thank you, sir. We take a short break now. We'll be back with more.